Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the basics of using ExplainEverything. This is an interactive whiteboard and screencasting tool for the iPad. To start, we will create a new project by clicking the plus button in the upper left corner. You will then get a second screen on which you can choose from 4 template designs. Once you've chosen a template, you will get a window which will open to a palette for you to work within. To begin, let's take a look at our toolbar on the left and get familiar with some of our tool buttons. Let's start with the pen tool. The pen tool is useful for creating annotations. If you click and hold down this button, you will have an option to change the width and the size of your pen. In doing so, you can see I've made my writing a little bit heavier in my palette. The Shapes tool allows you to create a variety of objects, which you will have the option to manipulate using your finger. And I'm just moving these around on my screen. You can tap these twice to resize them. And again, if you want to change your shape, just click and hold that button down and you'll get a variety of other shapes to choose from. Now the nice thing about these objects is that they can be manipulated to be placed on layers. And to do that, we're going to use this button here that has the eye in the middle of the square. And this brings up a menu to allow us to manipulate our objects. So I'm going to select that object here and tell it to move it to the back. And so now you'll see that this object is behind my star. In addition to annotation to add text, you can also use the text tool, which is here. And the way that this works is it will allow you to choose a font size, and then click anywhere in your window and it will allow you to type. It works just like your text tool in your word processor. And you have styles here where you can make your text be bold or underlined and so forth. And again, this text can be manipulated on the screen and placed anywhere. The button right below that is the import tool, and I think this is probably one of the most exciting features about ExplainEverything. The import tool will allow you to insert objects such as existing video or pictures or files. Even PowerPoints can be brought into this application. So I'm going to go ahead and do import a photo. And it's going to give you a screen into which you can choose what portion of the photo you want. We're just going to use this entire thing, so I'm going to hit done. And so now I have my photo in here, and if I pinch my fingers in and out, I can resize this photo. And again, these can be manipulated anywhere on the screen. And the nice thing about this tool is it will allow you to even pull in things you have in your Dropbox or your Google Drive and even your iTunes, just to name a few. Our final tool we're going to take a look at today is the laser tool. And the laser tool essentially works as a laser pointer during your presentation. So if you want to draw attention to certain items or objects that are on your screen in your presentation, you can use these. And this button here, it looks sort of like a bullseye, and if I click and hold with my finger, I'll get a series of laser pointers to choose from. And so I'm going to choose this one here, and this one actually has sound to it. Kind of looks like a lightsaber to me, but you can see how it draws your eye to certain areas on the screen. And if you don't want something that dramatic, You can just stick with your standard laser pointer that just kind of works essentially the same as a handheld pointer. That concludes our main toolbar in Explain Everything. If you have other questions about how to use Explain Everything, you can always check out the application's website at www.explaineverything.org. Thanks for watching.